Yo, what's up, guys? So today I just wanted to talk about why it's important to not just focus on making money, but it's important to focus on making a difference. So in return, when you make a difference in someone else's life, when you're focused on value creation, when you're focused on trying to solve a problem, somebody has a problem, they want the results, they want it as fast as possible. When you're focused on that, that's when the real money will come. That's when you can generate an actual business that's giving you revenue month after month after month, and it's recession proof. That's when you actually have clients that are returning customers because they love what you do for them so much. So when you can focus on creating that value instead of focusing on money, if you look at some of the businesses that's focused on money, they're trying to take out every penny they can out of their customer. There's restaurants you probably go to where you go and you spend your money and they give you like a little bit of rice. They give you a little bit of chicken and they're trying to cut back on the cost. There's so much and they're trying to save money, on their products that they're purchasing, that they're giving you less of an item. And you're just sitting there, you're like, well, I'm not coming back here next week because I paid for a service, you gave me less of what I paid for. Like, if you when the restaurants I'm talking about, when you go there and they give you a little bit of rice and a little bit of chicken, and you pay like $14 or $15, and you know that they're supposed to fill up this container, you're not going to go there again next week. They just lost out on a customer. And some of these places, they do this and they don't even really understand what they're doing. They just need to make the money quick. How can we make the money fast is what they're thinking. We need to keep the lights on the store. We need to create profit. We don't want to take a loss. We don't want to go in the red for a couple of months to build up our clientele. We need to make the profit right away. And these stores often don't last. They often raise their price every few months. Every time they see somebody buying or people buying a certain item, they raise the price on those items, and then people don't buy the item no more, and then they continue to raise prices at different areas. And it's just it's just a never ending cycle until the business and eventually just shuts down. And the businesses that you see that's continuously running to this day are businesses that, if you find a hair in your food, they're going to give you a free meal, and they'll give you another free item on top of that. If you say that this food was undercooked or overcooked, they're gonna give you another free meal, and they're gonna hope that you can come back, and they're gonna apologize, and they're going to really cater towards the customer. These are the businesses that you see that are still up running to this day. They some of them are at in your local neighborhood. If you go to that store and you know that if their quality of food is not up to standard, and you say that, hey, this burger was, this tomato was rotten, they're gonna give you a free burger, and they're gonna give you another coupon to get another burger the next day. Three free burgers. So that's what keeps those companies running, because they're not just focused on the money. They're focused on what value can they provide to their customer. They're focused on the return customer. They want you to continue to come back and shop with them. They want you to have your birthdays, the food that you want for your birthday. They want you to order from them. The food that you're gonna have for your wedding, they want you to order it from them. The food that you're gonna have for your breakfast on a Saturday, they want you to order it from them. Those are the restaurants that continue to get clients year after year after year, month after month, because they're catering towards their clients. And how you can do that as well is you can focus on value creation. What is your product going to do for the customer that you can create value, that you can, the memorable moments for in people's lives? How can your product intertwine with that? And in return, you're going to have loyal clientele. You're going to have clients coming back month after month, and you're going to have recurring revenue. You can even set up subscription models where you're charging them $20 a month, $50 a month, even $200 a month, depending on your product, as long as it's creating a difference in somebody else's life. You can't try and take out every dollar you can out of your customer, because your business will go down very quickly. Even some of the businesses that, they've made millions of dollars in the beginning up front, they were able to, provide their users, a lot of value and stuff like that. But then they went to a whole different level, and they started trying to scrape every dollar out of their customer. You can't do that, because then those businesses, they fail. They'd only last 2 to 3 years, 4 to 5 years, and they're gone. Even you have content creators. Some content creators, they'll be on YouTube and they'll be making great videos for their their watchers and their end users. And then all of a sudden, 4 years later, when they qualify for monetization, they have 1,000 ads on every video. And you can't even get through a video without an advertisement, 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 advertisement. And you're sitting up there like, I just wanted to watch my favorite content creators' videos on YouTube, and now there's just advertisements all throughout the video. So how am I going to get through this video? So now you don't even want to watch it anymore. And now that channel starts to die, and the content creator starts to push more products now on you. Hey, buy this shirt. Hey, buy this keychain. Hey, buy this. Hey, buy that. Buy this. Oh, here's another advertisement for this person. Here's another advertisement from that person. And they're just dropping tons of ads. And now it's completely unwatchable. You don't even remember what the content creator was talking about in the beginning, or what he was even famous for, or what he even blew up for. And now that YouTube channel dies, and then they sell their YouTube channel. So you have to focus on creating that value for the customer, and try to make it in a way where you can also get, paid for that value. But don't just make it all about the money. Just find a way how you can get your services paid for, and they can get the result. So, that's the most important thing to figure out with your business is value creation and customer loyalty, guys. So if you like this video, subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.